What's up, guys? I'm Bobby. I'm just getting started with Linux, so I just want to share my experiences with that, and then I'm going to wrap it up after I finish talking for about like a 10-minute drive so you guys can just enjoy the car. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. All right, let's see where we're going. This is just some park. I don't even know where this is at, but... one way, little back road, so we can kind of have a peaceful talk back here. Cool. All right. So yeah, Linux has, man, it's been a mouthful. I mean, like, in my past, in college or whatever, I've, gotten my experience with Python and like PowerShell, doing some scripting with that. But man, I feel like Linux has been like another world, basically. I mean, right now, I kind of just went over some parts about scripting, or it's like automating services, which has been kind of difficult. The syntax is so weird. I guess it may just be my experience of just not using a whole bunch of different coding languages. But for example, like, with Python, I'm used to it being, I think it's like input or something like that. I haven't used it in a while, but I think it's just like input for when you want to put in the person's command or whatever, like what they're done. Like if you're going to ask for their age and then assign a variable. But it's like weird because with this, you're doing like read, like -p, I think, or -p, and then whatever the thing is that you wanted to say. And then you're recording to another integer or variable, blah, blah. It's just been really weird for me to learn, but I'm feeling better about it over time, like, because I started learning it about 4 months ago, and man, it was really rough at the beginning. Like, I was so slow at typing, and I thought I was a good typer. I was like, oh my gosh, just like everything just felt extremely slow. And then I also was getting a bit nervous because I'm trying to study for the RHCSA certification. And it's like, I'm like, I want to prove that I have the skills for this. But it's a little odd because all the administrators that I work with now, they all use some sort of, they're using their AI, they're using Google, blah, blah, blah. But then on the exam, you don't have access to Google. So it's kind of like you need to know at least the fundamentals. And I completely understand that, in the sense of saying, hey, this person's certified, you're showing that they at least know some sort of foundation. But yeah, it's been a lot. But I am quickly learning, though, that, at the beginning I was getting a little frustrated about, like when I was trying to go back and do all the labs, that I had to constantly Google everything, or get ChatGPT, for example, to explain something to me, or like, because I'm trying to do the labs on myself without Google, and it really made me understand that that's not what it's about. It's not about knowing everything right now. Like, I'm having to learn that I'm in the discovery phase, and I'm just getting my hands on everything, trying to learn, and I have to give myself grace when I'm trying to do those things, because I mean, even the senior administrators I work with now are still looking up things. Like for example, I just had to get used to, when I was writing the automation script, to getting used to how the on calendar equals, and what all the date formats were like and stuff like that. But I realized that people do look those things up, and I think that it's just a phase I'm gonna have to learn and go through, and I know it's gonna pay off in the end. Like, I really do enjoy using this. Like, I see how vital it is in the workspace, and how many companies and organizations want this skill. I would eventually want to like do my own labs and such, but so I can put those in a portfolio, perhaps. Yeah, it's been a nice ride. I've been really enjoying it. But yeah, if anyone else is out there struggling with this as well, I'm here with you, man. Like, I'm definitely trying to get it down. Oh yeah, I do want to kind of hit back that for the beginning, I definitely struggled a little bit more with trying to learn it, because I was so used to being able to, like, for the AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner cert, I think, I forgot his name on Udemy. He's like the biggest person on there for AWS certifications. I was so used to having someone that did something and then you just copied them in the lab environment so you could replicate the thing and really understand and learn what you're doing. And I had a very hard time in the beginning trying to learn when that wasn't the way. There weren't really that many courses out there that were like that weren't actually, yeah, we'll keep going this way. There weren't many courses out there that, you know, did that type of teaching. And I'm not like, I love Jason Dion. Like, I've used his courses for both. That's how I got both Security Plus and Network Plus. But it's when a lot of these Linux courses are using, like, the videos at least are very low resolution in their VMs. And then, like, I was having trouble with understanding a couple of, like, the language barriers with some instructors. But then I found this website called CBT Nuggets, and then I found a course on there, and I can't remember his name either. And this guy is, like, very, very good. It's been a great experience. Like, you literally learn the thing every single step along the way. You're doing it with the instructor. Which has been really, really nice, because that's what I'm used to, and I've really got that hands-on experience. He explains everything very well. And now, after I finish the course, I'm just going back and making sure I can do the labs by myself without needing any help. I'm hoping to take the exam in about 2 weeks from now, so after I finish verifying that I can do these labs without help, I'm going to do a couple of practice tests and then take the exam. But yeah, if anyone is trying to figure out where to get a course or where is, like, a good one single solution to doing this, I think this is the answer. I'll find out and I'll give you an update depending on how this test goes. But even if it's not the only solution, it definitely got me better from where I was at the beginning, because I did not know anything about Linux at all. I tried jumping into a DevOps course off the rip before even touching Linux, and I had no idea that, hey, actually, it's almost used for everything, whether it's Ansible, Dockers, Kubernetes, Apache, all those services. I did not know that, hey, this is all based on Linux, which is really sent me in the hole of, like, all right, man. Like, I was trying to avoid it, but it's like, you got to do it. You got to learn it. So, and if anything, it just makes you a wider variety candidate for, I don't know if that's the correct terminology for that, but you get what I'm saying, for a job. But yeah, so anyways, this is my first, like, video like this, so I'm not sure if you guys are gonna want windows down or all the way up or halfway. So just because it's the first video, I'll drive for probably about 3 minutes or so with the windows all the way up, and then I'll go halfway, and then I'll go all the way down, and, you know, you guys just give me feedback in the comments about what you think. But yeah, I do enjoy your time and you guys coming to check out my video. And yeah, enjoy the ride. All right, guys. Well, welcome to the Bobby Bound Project. I'll keep posting as long as I'm learning and growing. So I'll see you guys in the next one.